You're listening.
You're listening.
You're listening
to the International Posit Podcast Network.
That was when she turned into a bad. Oh, I can't say
that. Say whatever you want.
She turned into a bad off. I can't say that. I think we have our cold open.
Bad. She turned into a bad
butt.
Yeah.
Welcome to Three Guys, Three Questions, where three friends test the limits of propriety through the questions we ask. Today is June 15th, 2015. This is episode 6 of season 4. This week, we're sponsored by end-of-year meetings, tote bags, and unwanted LinkedIn recommendations. I'm Aaron L.M. Goodwin, and I'm joined as always by Andrew Savage. Say hello, Andrew.
Hey, everyone. How's it going?
Hey.
Thanks.
I'm everyone, right? Am I your everyone?
You are my everyone.
Oh, thank you. You didn't have to say that.
Could I be your everyone too?
For today.
Okay.
That other lovely voice is our special guest for the day, who we're joined by for today, and I don't know how to do English anymore. But his name is Mikey, and I'm gonna try to pronounce this. Riaiouaeiushk.
Or also known as React.
Oh, so close.
There's a lot of silent vowels and extra letters, so you don't have to pronounce them all. That's the thing.
Oh.
Your last name is like someone took a Scrabble bag full of numbers and just started handing someone letters and just like,
crap, I got a lot of vowels.
This is my name.
What you don't know, that's worth 172 points in Scrabble.
If you're new to the show, here's how it works. Each host asks a question, then each host gives their answer. Hilarity hopefully ensues, and we move to the next question. I have today's first question, so I'm going to tell it to you. Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Are you ready? Are you buckled in and ready? All right, here it goes. What taboo would you like to create or destroy? Mikey, you're up first.
What?
No pressure.
I know. I think this is already going to be controversial.
Oh, if you listen to our last episode, that's okay. That's
I know, but this is about gluten cleanses. Because one of my buddies is actually celiac. So like one of my best friends, I've kind of been reducing how much gluten I eat because he just can't eat it.
Mm-hmm.
But one of our friends, he had a staff meeting where he was, they're doing like this team building exercise kind of thing. And they were like a Monday morning, and everybody was asking, going around the table, like, what are you doing this week? Or what goal did you achieve last week? That kind of thing. And there was this young lady who said she's now celiac. She's going to be celiac for a week. She doesn't understand that celiac disease is like something you're born with kind of thing, like an autoimmune disease.
Yeah, not like a goal.
No. She was on a gluten cleanse. She just wanted to like flush out her system and go on a cleanse with no gluten for a week. So
that's like, I'm going to have cancer for the week. Just rest a lot, throw up a lot, shave my hair. You know.
Just to see how I feel at the end of the week.
Just because it's going to cleanse my body from feeling okay.
And it's kind of the thing to do now because everybody's doing it. Like,
yeah.
But you know what? Actually, the upside with the whole gluten-free craze going on right now, my buddy actually has more food to eat. Like, he could never have like.
He's like, this is great for me.
He's like, yeah, I've never had cookies before from a grocery store. I can eat so many things now.
It's funny because my mom she has celiacs, and we can go to a restaurant and they have gluten-free pizza crust now.
Yeah.
That has never been a thing before.
Yeah, it's only in the past couple years.
Well, it was, but they just used to call it cardboard.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Rice flour is easier to buy. You don't have to go to Trader Joe's every week to find it.
So I'm pretty sure I have some sort of celiac kind of business because I went on an elimination diet to see what was causing all of my issues. And then I was off it for like a while. I was like, oh wait, is this what normal people feel like? Like, they don't go around like feeling like they're gonna explode, like they're like gonna turn into a gas giant at any moment. Like, this is, oh wow, life isn't that bad, I guess.
I'm starting. This is getting depressing, but I'm starting to feel like that with sugar now, man. Like, I had 3 Tim Tams before the show, and now I feel like I'm dragging.
Now you're having like an existential crisis.
Yeah.
Tim Tams, man.
Dude.
Tim Tam slams.
So good.
Andrew, you know about
So
Tim
good.
Tams?
Oh, of course.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Andrew's,
Sorry. Hold
Andrew's
the phone.
in the know.
I have a tongue and a heart.
is that's your pickup line, right?
Yeah.
Hey, ladies, I have a tongue and a heart.
It has worked not once.
Not once. Andrew, what taboo would you like to create or destroy?
Oh man, such power. So I have like there is this, I'm trying to think how I want to put it. There's this fashion trend. Maybe it's just in the Midwest and on my campus, but people love, I don't know if they love, but they think it's okay to wear jeans and running shoes. Like your New Balance shoes.
You mean like what Steve Jobs would wear every time you see him?
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're wearing like 501s and New Balance?
Yeah. Except it's like all the time, everything. Like you'll see them with shorts and their Nike trainers.
I'm gonna tell you now. I think that's gonna be a hard one to sell to everybody.
Isn't that super normal?
No. Here's what I mean. I'm gonna find a picture, and just so that people at home can listen or not.
All
listen.
of your answers, like the past 3 shows, have been like super visual.
We need to change our
I can't
format.
explain it with a picture.
Oh, I just thought of another one that I want to crush, but anyway.
Ooh, hey, go for it.
Go for a while.
Man
Let's search for
buns.
this.
Man buns.
Oh, I was gonna say that one.
Okay, Andrew, you can have that one. But no, you already started this whole running shoe.
Have you
jean thing.
seen that video of the guys in Australia going around cutting off guys' man buns?
No, I haven't actually.
No, but that sounds like a good idea.
So this is turning into a visual podcast. Everybody go look at the picture Andrew's going to post and go to YouTube.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I feel like we talked about this.
I think we did
really
eventually,
or
once or twice.
It's funny how like some of my friends that are girlfriends, whatever. They're very polar on it. Like some love it and some just like, oh my god, that's the worst. Like they don't want guys hit with hair longer than like an inch kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what trend that I'm very proud that's becoming a thing? The dad body. Have you seen the dad bod?
Yes.
Dude, I need to endorse this.
That's I'm trying to find this video. It's okay. I'm getting distracted. Too many tabs deep. But I'm gonna find it for later, so I'm making a note.
I see these pictures that Andrew has posted.
Yeah, I don't, Andrew. You want to make that a taboo?
I do.
You're saying you don't do any of this ever?
No.
What do you wear? What do you wear with jeans, Andrew?
I wear like casual shoes. Like I'll wear like Vans or some.
I thought he was about to say cowboy boots.
Or cowboy boots. Really pink, like just really gaudy cowboy boots.
And you tuck them in, of course.
Oh, you have to. You have to let those things fly.
What if?
My bad.
It's just counting money over here.
No, that's a key. It's a key.
Someone's pirate treasures runneth over.
Andrew, this really makes you upset because I've done this. Have you been upset with me because of this?
You know what?
Have you secretly hated me?
I haven't hated you.
I've worn specifically New Balance with jeans.
Just inside, whenever Andrew saw you wearing that, it was just like, oh, I can't do it right. I can't deal with him.
I plead the.
I think, I mean, like I can probably pull up a picture of us together, and I'm wearing that. It'll be in the show notes, everybody.
Oh man, well, yep.
And you were just pissed off at me.
No, I'm not pissed off at you, but I think it needs to be a taboo.
You want to stop it, huh? I don't understand what's the difference between like some like Converse Chuck Taylors and these.
I was gonna say I wore Chuck Taylors and jeans to work today. So is that a problem?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Is that a problem with you, Andrew?
Guys? This is what happens at Amazon around. You guys team up on me and feel bad.
You can't. We don't team up against Adam. We team up against you.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know. Maybe it's just a recent trend that I have noticed.
Maybe what you're upset about is normcore. Have you heard about normcore?
Yeah,
you know about that?
Maybe that's what it is.
People like dressing from like 90s clothes.
I was gonna say, I feel like this has been around since the 90s and it's just been going on. It hasn't stopped.
Yeah, but it used to be like soccer dads,
Yeah.
and now you've got like hipster kids doing it.
Maybe that's what I'm not liking. You know what? Yeah, I'm looking at pictures. Yeah.
It's totally normcore, huh?
Yeah.
So you have something against hipsters, is what you're trying to say? Or?
Mm.
No, just I feel like I don't know. I have a lot of issues.
Andrew he's usually kind of a hipster, right?
I got my moments. So I was looking at Gnomecore because
Gnomecore?
Not
Gnomecore.
Gnomecore. That's the wrong.
No,
thing.
I did that one first. It was wrong. But the pictures that came up in my the normal core,
Mhm.
a picture of Jerry Seinfeld and a screen from the Mom Jeans commercial from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. That's the style. That's the style of our times.
Oh man,
Enjoy
good
it.
time.
So Aaron, what's your taboo?
No, my taboo my taboo is I want to create a taboo against people sticking things in their ears.
Hold on. Do you mean like in the ear canal or in the ear lobe?
In the ear canal. The lobe is free game.
Okay.
Do whatever you want to your lobes.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. But people who like, like they're like joking around like and they stick like a pencil in their ear.
Oh, you mean in other people's ears?
Others or their own, especially in others, I suppose.
I feel like people just don't do that very often.
But when they do, there needs to be a big taboo against it. Because I have like a really bad OCD thing about this. Like it just makes it just like it's how some people are with like spiders? Like they think of spiders and they start like shivering and their skin crawls.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of people sticking things in their ears,
I wonder if that's a thing.
like if you want to do that in the privacy of your own home, like if you got to get some earwax out, that's cool. You know what I mean? But don't force it on me.
So you don't enjoy people putting Q-tips or good oral hygiene in their ear?
No, oral hygiene in their ear.
Oral spelled with an A-U.
Oh, oral hygiene.
Oral. Sorry, my accent is mashed up.
I like both those. So.
Yeah, the thing is, last night. Okay, so there's a tweet from Scott Williams. Last night he said, "Life tip: don't stick scissors into your ears to clean the wax out."
Oh
yeah, they're not supposed to do that.
And that, and like my reply was just Scott. Period. And like I was really concerned, and he said, "Not going to violate HIPAA, but someone I know may have had to deal with the aftermath of that situation today."
Oh, man.
I just don't know. Yeah, I don't even want to consider if there was a picture.
No, there's no pictures. We didn't send me pictures.
So I'm looking up if it's like a phobia and it doesn't exist. So I think you can name it after yourself, Aaron.
Good. Well, how do phobias work? What's the naming convention on phobias?
I think you need to find the Latin word for the ear canal and then add obia at the end or something like that.
A phobia. Because there is a phobia of fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth.
Ooh.
Okay, see, that's sissy stuff.
But I think dogs hate that. All dogs have that phobia. Have you ever seen a dog trying to lick peanut butter?
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Oh man. So the inner ear. I'm trying to. Why am I looking this up?
The inner ear is called a cochlea. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. So cochleophobia.
Cochleophobia. Crystal cochleophobia.
But I feel like that's just a fear of the inner ear. That's not actually like ramming something in your ear.
But it's just like the thing is, the fear for me is that like you're so close to like, what if you trip and fall? What if you like someone hits you wrong and it just goes into your brain?
And
like it's so close
and like punctures your eardrum and just keeps
going. Like that's so scary to me. So and my friends who found this out like to take advantage of it because
all the time
they'll be hanging out on the stick. We're eating Chinese and they put chopsticks in their freaking ears.
Brush our teeth while the things are in our ears.
What kind of friends do you hang out with? They just put chopsticks in people's like
Andrew.
Whoa! I never put chopsticks in my ears.
Okay, that's Joe gross. Palmer.
You just sitting at the table and put chopsticks in
your
your
ears? No, you just
put
random things in your ears because he doesn't like that. And then also brushing your teeth.
I hate, if I had to make a second phobia or second taboo, it would be against brushing your teeth in public. I don't want to see it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in general. I was like, I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
Just eat mint and chip stuff.
Mint and chip ice cream all the time.
No, you know what actually the best one is? Mint toothpaste and an Oreo.
I'm more of a gum and mint man anyway, so.
Yeah, brushing your teeth in public, like, I just don't like the sound of it and the, like, people talking and it's like the foamy spittle coming out of their mouth as they're talking. Oh, hit my microphone. It upsets me a lot. All right. This is how it works, Mikey.
Oh, shit. Oh,
You're learning all the deep, dark secrets. What? What happened?
I don't know. I was trying to listen to see if my laptop was making too much noise, and then I took my headphone off for a sec, and then you said, "This is how it works, Mike," and I was like, "Oh, what did I miss?"
Oh.
I felt like I was not paying attention in class for like 10 seconds, and like the teacher was talking to me. Oh, I got caught. Damn it.
No, I was just saying I think we beat that one to death. I don't have anything more to say. And I was like,
that just reminded me of like first grade. I just remember something in first grade. There was this teacher that she was all right. She was okay. But there was one thing. I was talking to my friend next to me for like 10 seconds, asking him something in first grade. And then she called me out and said, "Mikey, how do you spell one, but not the way you think you should spell it?" And I said, "What?" I was like, O-N-E. She's like, "Wrong." I was like, she wanted W-O-N. And then she made me so scared that I thought to spell of U-V. I was so scared for the rest of the day.
That's like twisted.
Yeah.
Because like no matter how you answer that, you're wrong.
Well, needless to say, I didn't want to be in her class for very long. But anyway, my mother made me.
Oh.
So I have the second question.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Disney feature film and character?
Shoot. That's a hard one for me. Because, like, I like Disney movies, but I don't really have a favorite. And Aaron already stole mine, so I can't do that one.
Aaron already stole mine.
Yeah, that's...
Because he was prepared.
You know
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know Aaron's name. I don't even know. This is all...
Don't destroy the illusion, Andrew.
God, you're the worst.
Yeah, let's not let anyone believe that we prepare anything in this.
Well, who's the one who didn't prepare? I'm not just saying.
This is all natural.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We're still friends, Andrew.
This is all an act, is what it is. I know what I'm going to say.
He has it written on a
you
piece
just
of
do
paper
that.
in
You
front
just do that to seem like you're
just say like off the cuff type things.
Yeah.
So my favorite Disney feature film and character is, I guess, the name of the title and the character, and that would be WALL-E is my favorite.
Oh yeah, that is a good one. I do like WALL-E.
I like WALL-E a lot.
Wall-E?
Yes, that's how you spell it. I like WALL-E because I feel like I like the fact that there's, especially for the first half of the film, there's not a lot of dialogue, but there's still a lot of emotion. And I really respect that as a storytelling device. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen the whole movie.
Oh man, I recommend it.
That's
yeah.
an issue.
I'm sorry. I just haven't.
One thing that was fascinating to me that somebody had to kind of like spell out, I guess, was all the sound design was like electronic for pretty much the whole movie except for the vocals, right near, halfway through. So I always found that fascinating. Like every sound that in half of the movie is all somebody producing it in a sound studio.
Yeah, that's way cool.
Like it wasn't.
That is pretty cool. Now that I think about it,
There was no vocals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all just bleeps and blorps.
Not until halfway through.
So Andrew, your favorite character is a robot.
Yeah, that says a lot about me.
A robot, as they say.
A robot. If you're an old person.
People who say robot are the best.
Well, they have to be sincere about it too. Like they don't know.
Faking it, yeah.
Because
genuine robot people.
Because it can't be like, oh, you've been saying robot just because people say robot. But people that actually like, that's how it's spelled and sounds.
Is that a thing in the U.S. or something? We don't say robot where I come from.
No, almost nobody does.
Like old
people.
grandparents. Yeah.
Like, because when they first heard the word, it was new.
Yeah,
you know
so
what
it was
I mean?
invented
Like,
halfway through their lifespan.
Yeah, and so they like it's like any new word, you read it first. You didn't hear it spoken, you read it somewhere, and so like a robot. Yeah, I think who's that guy who talks funny?
That's a good way. That's a good way he wants to be described.
He's like basically known for talking funny. He's in the Fatboy Slim video where he dances.
Oh, Christopher Walken.
Oh god.
Christopher Walken. He says robot.
Does he?
Oh yeah.
I guess I haven't actually asked him last time I saw him.
Oh, last time you guys hung out?
We're really
hanged
close.
out?
When was the last time you saw him, Andrew?
It was that Fatboy Slim movie or music video.
That was good. That's good.
What did you do? What did you do on that? What was?
I watched it at home. I've never really met Christopher Walken.
You really get absorbed into whatever you're watching.
He just watched the special features on DVD, and
yeah.
The director was telling me about this. My favorite Disney feature film is Robin Hood, and my favorite character from Robin Hood is Lil Jon.
Dude, how about that song at the beginning?
Oh my gosh, it's my everything.
Dude,
I'm your everything. That song is my everything.
How old is that movie? Because I feel like that's got to be from like the 60s or something. Like,
yeah, I think it is from the 60s.
Because I remember seeing that I remember seeing that movie when I was a little kid, and I don't know how many times I've seen it, but it's always a good one to watch.
Oh, it's such a weird idea to have, like, you know, Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard-esque, like, country music.
Oh yeah,
being the music for like an old British tale.
With,
you know?
with animals.
Yeah,
they haven't done anything like that in a while.
It's so, like, to me it seems normal because I grew up with it, but I wonder, like, when it first came out, if people were like, do what now? Huh?
But got the song stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Little John, won't you
It's on Netflix, and there's a chance I'm watching it tonight.
I remember there was the old animation too. What I found always funny about those older Disney movies was like you could see where the animators cheated, where they would take like, you know, bits of this movie and put it into another animated film, or like the models were used in multiple places. Like there was one where they having the party, Robin Hood's having the party where Maid Marian comes by or whatever, and you see like the chickens doing like this dance thing, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've seen that somewhere else.
Recycled dance.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it is. I think I saw a thing where it's like the same like animation, like scene from scene.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Or they use like the stick models, or, you know, I don't even know how they animate. I'm just talking up my
I guess back then they would actually like they'd hire like models to dance, like actors,
like model chickens.
Yeah, no, just like just actors. Well, I know maybe they did.
I don't think
Walt Disney was a weird guy. And anyway, then they would just
does this chicken have its SAG card?
Yes.
I was gonna say, no matter how much you pay this chicken, it's not staying in one spot.
Just start throwing money at it until it stops moving.
No wonder they had to reuse it over and over again. You know what I mean? You get it once, you keep it.
Yeah.
Man, what I like about Little John, though, that character, is he's just like chill. He's chill as crap. And I like that. I like people who are chill.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like the word chill. Now that I say it, it sounds kind of stupid. And then I think of all the people who use the word chill a lot, and I don't like them that much.
What are you doing?
So when we go back to the taboo section, you can throw that in there if you want to.
Don't say taboo against saying chill.
So does that ban yourself, or?
Oh,
I think I'm banned.
Guys, there's a whole YouTube video about the comparisons between Robin Hood and other Disney films.
Ooh, drop that link, bro.
Done.
Drop it.
It's only 2 minutes long.
Are we gonna watch it on the?
No. You guys, I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, it shows similarities.
Oh yeah, it was
a Snow White or
no. Oh my God, Jungle
Aristocats,
Book.
Jungle Book.
Oh yeah, Aristocats. Yeah.
Okay, so like Jungle Book, like Little John is Baloo. It's like voiced by the same character. He's like brown, and they gave him a hat, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's the same voice actor. It's the same model. Yeah, it's the exact same. Which is, even though like Robin Hood copies it, I think Robin Hood's better than Jungle Book.
Bold statement.
Yeah. Robin Hood was one of my favorite movies.
I love that movie.
I could put that on repeat.
Mikey, what's your favorite Disney feature film and character?
So this is Mulan. Is my favorite Disney movie.
Yeah.
I feel like it was one of the first. Well, see, this I might get in a sticky situation here. I feel like it was one of the first ones where like the
female was like
of
empowered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But in the end, she still gets with the guy, kind of thing. Ignore that part, but the main meat of it, is she's the empowering protagonist of the story, which I liked. And also, when I was young, I still get these. You know, when you hear like a certain sound or something like that, like you instantly jump back to a certain
it's
memory.
like you have like a Tourette's like reaction that's just like instantaneous in your head.
Yeah, so there's this certain. Have you ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Yes.
Oh wow.
So you know, I know this is a big circle. I'm wrapping this all around.
This is deep catalog, man.
So Roller Coaster Tycoon, there's this little sound effect of these kids running through and like like laughing and that kind of thing. That sound effect is used all over the place, and I played so much of that game, and I had Mulan going in the background and playing Roller Coaster Tycoon all the time when I was younger.
Like the wires crossed.
Yes.
In your
so
brain.
Whenever I hear that little kid chirp laughing thing, Mulan flashes right in my mind. I remember the like exact scene what was on TV when I heard that little thing, and I think that also got my techno trance music going on, because there was an awesome like little electronic music right when Mulan says I'm running away from home. That was when she turned into a bad. I can't say that.
Say whatever you want.
She turned into a bad I can't say that. I think we have our cold open.
Bad. She turned into a bad butt. Yeah. And that was an awesome techno scene right there, where she's like sitting underneath the big dragon or lion or whatever statue, and it's raining, the rain's coming down, and she just steals the armor and the sword and runs off. Yeah, that was a pretty badass scene.
Cool.
That's pretty cool. I like how you said it anyway. The second. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay, so when I have that same thing about something makes me think of something. Anytime someone says, "Let's get," like if someone in any sentence they say "Let's get," in my head it's like, "Let's get down to business." To defeat the Huns. Every single time. Yeah.
You know what? I could probably recite that whole friggin' movie right now. Like,
for me, the problem is, okay, that's a good movie, and I agree with everything you said about it. I can only say that now after having some space removed from it, because that was one of the movies that my younger sister would watch when she was depressed or mad or something in like high school, middle school-ish.
That tape got played a lot then.
Oh yeah, and so like I like my like that trained me like a what's that thing with the dog and the salivating and the
Pavlovian.
Yeah, it's like I have like a Pavlovian response of like, oh crap. Anytime like I think of Mulan, because
it's like, oh, something happened.
No, I don't want to be around upset sister. But that's not Mulan's fault. I understand that. But
I do understand the crosses, because when I was in high school, we played. Do you remember that computer game called Worms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so anyway, there was like this noise I was making every time it was your turn. Like the worm would make like a little chirping noise. They use that like same thing on some registers at like supermarkets.
Oh.
Every time like they make that noise, and my mind automatically goes to that. It's super weird.
You have a younger sister, so I'm the youngest sibling in my family, and I probably had that same thing where I could watch a movie over and over and over and over again. So my older brother and older sister hate Mulan.
It's interesting how that works.
I would just have that thing on repeat in my room, just like rewind. All right, go again.
Oh, yep. That's the luxury of being the youngest. That's what you get to do. They get to beat you up and tease you, and then you get to do that.
And then they move away for school, and it doesn't matter anyway. So,
like, this is my one thing. Oh, sweet.
It's like Netflix before Netflix, and you only had one movie.
Can we talk about how there's like nothing on Netflix now?
Yeah,
like nothing.
The movies are.
Hey, you guys live in the States. There's nothing on Netflix in Canada.
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh, man. Tough times.
It's just all like what's it's all just like John Candy movies.
And House of Cards. That's pretty much it.
And House of Cards. I wonder how House of Cards, like, I don't watch that, but I wonder how, like, U.S. political dramas play out, like, to the rest of the world. Like, I wonder how the viewing experience is different.
Well, some
You know
of
what I
the
mean?
like some of the positions we just don't have. So you gotta Google what does this guy do? What does this guy do? Kind of thing.
Was a majority whip.
Yeah, I
Even
have no
Americans
idea.
do that. Let's be honest. Like, we're pretty ignorant.
But I think somebody was trying to do like an equivalent in the Westminster parliamentary style.
Uh-huh.
But I think that was just a rumor.
I watched a show called Silk. That's a British show. It's like a procedural, like, courtroom drama kind of a thing. And it was like, anytime I thought I figured out how their court system works, and I'm like, oh, I know what's happening. Okay. Wait, what? So confusing, but it was a good show. I recommend it.
I'm just trying to understand how a Canadian political drama would work.
Everybody's so nice to each other. It just
Everyone's just apologizing. Sorry.
Sorry.
That reminds me of my sister's other I'm depressed movie, which was Anne of Green Gables.
Oh, man, that's a movie I hate.
Sorry, Anne.
Gosh.
I think they're trying to do a remake of that. I
should.
I think I saw
a good
on
property.
CBC or something. They're trying to do a remake of that.
It's,
You have that, and then you also have South Park, where you blame Canada for everything. So I mean, you get the flip side of it.
I think
Yeah.
we're just jealous.
that was weird.
I don't know if you need to be. I mean, the winter here is brutal. Like, we had the worst winter this year.
Oh, yeah.
It was negative 40 degrees this winter.
Ugh.
Just
I can't
imagine
even-
that. Just
I can't.
soak that in.
I can't. I live in Idaho right now. It doesn't get that cold.
My indication, when I go outside and the inside of my nostrils freeze, like when I breathe in, and I can feel icicles forming on the inside of my nostrils, I know it's about minus 16 degrees Celsius, somewhere around there.
Okay,
That's a
see,
cold day.
I learned that in Kansas because there was like a short window when I was in Kansas that it got that cold, and like with the wind chill and everything considered, obviously, but like it was so cold. I remember like I was like tearing up because like my eyes were like, why? And I started tearing up, and then I blinked and my eyelashes froze together. And I was like, no. And I can't imagine like many days of that. I wouldn't do anything.
The problem that I have is I grew up in the Caribbean, so this was a huge shock for me when I moved here.
Yeah.
Why did you leave?
I asked him that very same question.
Yeah, I still don't know. But the answer is university. I came here for university, and I'm still here, so.
Go back. Take me with you.
I've said that to myself a couple times, but
Just eat pineapple all day.
Oh, pineapples. So
Mm.
I found out, one of my friends, I showed you that we have a pineapple on our 5-cent. So
Yeah.
I got somebody to ship me a couple of them, so I'm going to send you one, but it's the new design. It's got a new pineapple logo on it, but I will send you a 5-cent pineapple so you can have a
Nice.
pineapple coin.
I'll keep it with me at all times. Just to
Thank
think
you. I
about
appreciate that.
pineapples.
I don't know about the whole sending money across the border in an envelope thing. Well, I'll figure that out. Don't tell anybody. Not like this is going on the internet.
Hey, it's my turn. So, I got a question for you guys. In a situation in which
What?
I know, right?
What?
We never ask questions.
Like Home Improvement, what that just happened there?
Dude, can you put that sound effect in? Can you put that sound effect
The
in?
whole episode, I'm putting Home Improvement sound effects throughout.
Just at the end. Well, no. Okay, do whatever you want.
Have you ever seen,
Okay.
before you do your question, have you ever seen Urinetown?
Yes,
No.
I have.
You have?
I know what it is. I've seen scenes from it, but I haven't seen the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Because with the rendition of Urinetown we did Home Improvement, like, what? For the whole friggin' show. And it's just like, if something happened, like around the scene and like somebody wasn't supposed to see it, we would do that huge Home Improvement, like, what? That kind of thing. Yeah. Like,
I wish I could
really
see
annoying really quickly in rehearsal.
It's like a good idea, and then you have to do it 1,000 times a week.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's stop doing this.
All right, what's your question, Andrew?
Oh, yeah. So, and here's the scenario. You're given the chance to start a professional sports team, but you have to personally be the team's mascot. What is the mascot that you wish to be?
Yes. Okay. My answer is that the team's the team would be the Breakfast Eaters.
Okay.
And I think the mascot would just be me eating breakfast at a table. And I think that would really get the crowd riled up.
What sport are you?
How would you? I was gonna say, what sport is this?
Baseball?
Golf? Maybe, I don't know.
No, because golf you go to all the different holes, and I'd have to like pick up and can't finish
or
my pancakes.
if the golf course is set in a situation where you could just sit in the middle of all the different holes,
I'm like raised on a platform and
everybody
rotating.
just looks at you. Yeah,
everybody watches me eat breakfast. You know what? I could get behind that. Basically, I just think it'd be cool to have like a team that like their team logo is just like pancakes and eggs and bacon or something like that.
Dude, dress up as a giant stack of pancakes.
Imagine how poorly their team the other team would do, because they're just sitting there staring at pictures of breakfast food and just thinking
breakfast food is pretty. Here's the thing about breakfast food that's amazing. It's like take any other type of meal. Put gravy on it, breakfast food.
Gravy and maple syrup on things. Yeah.
Take a sandwich.
Hold on. What kind of gravy are we talking about?
Ooh, sausage gravy, of course, man.
Sausage gravy.
Do they have sausage gravy? Is that a thing in Canada?
No.
Biscuits and gravy is like a really American thing.
Really?
Yeah, they don't have it.
I think I've had it once when I was younger. But this is not a thing here, no. Nor in the Bahamas. I can tell you that much.
That's like it's like the poutine of America.
Oh,
poutine gravy.
Whew.
Poutine sounds good. I've never had it because we don't have that many curds here, and I'm really sad about that. Anyhow, breakfast food. Okay, so biscuits and gravy are like amazing. It's like sausage gravy. To people who haven't had it, you need to seek it out. I don't know what to say.
So you were going for the whole pancake with the butter on top and the syrup. Are you changing it now to biscuits and gravy?
Why not both?
Fair question.
Why not just a giant plate? It's like a cornucopia, and all breakfast food items are coming out.
That's their away jersey is the biscuits and gravy jersey, and then they have their home jerseys, which is the pancakes and butter. Something
that I'm going to tell people about that's like a game changer if you've never had it is chocolate biscuits and gravy.
I have had it. It's pretty good.
Oh, man. It's like a oaky donut, like a ghetto donut. It's amazing. So, like, the gravy is like a hot chocolate pudding that's, like, really rich. You put it over the biscuit. It's amazing. It's amazing.
The benefit, we don't have sausage gravy, but what we do have is tons of maple syrup.
Oh, dude, I bet your maple syrup's amazing.
Have you ever been to a Sugar Shack? I was asking someone about that the other day, like, what's a Sugar Shack? I'm like, what?
Yeah, Sugar Shacks. I mean, it's a lot of work if you're going out there. There's two ways. You're tapping all the maple trees to get the sap out, right? And don't forget,
and everyone's wearing shirts that say, "I'd tap that." Everyone. Yes. There's got to be at least 10 people per every Sugar Shack expedition that's
and have
wearing
a maple
that shirt.
tree, and when over the letters over it, I'd tap that.
Yeah. So when the sap comes out, it's really watery, right? So you got to boil it down, and you boil it. And I probably if you put in, I don't know, maybe like 50 buckets of sap, you'll get like 1 bucket of maple syrup out kind of thing. I don't know what the ratio is, but it's a ridiculous amount of sap for one little bit of syrup.
Sounds worth it.
And you can do, we have these, so
you do it in the winter, right?
You do it, in the thaw. Yeah. So after the winter, you do it in the thaw.
You do it in Canadian thaw, regular people winter.
Yeah, so when it's when the snow is melting is when you go out and tap your trees.
Okay.
But what I like too is also it's that's when all the maple beers are coming out. So like people are making fresh brews of maple beer.
Oh yeah.
And also there's this thing called what is it called? I've totally forgot what it's called now. It's not maple on a stick, but it's something like maple on a stick.
It's like maple candy or something? A stick.
So what you do is while you still have snow on the ground, you pack up a whole bunch of snow.
Yes.
You put it on the table.
I've seen this.
You indent it, and then you take like hot syrup, You put a stick down and you pour the hot syrup onto the ice and you make like a little kind of sugar daddy lollipop, and it's just hardened maple syrup. Man. It's so good.
I've seen it. I've seen it happen.
Oh,
it looks
man.
amazing. I want to like if I go to Canada, I'm sorry, everyone I know from Canada, you're not first on the list of things to do or see. Like, I'm sorry, Mikey.
Point me to a tree.
If I come to Canada, I'll see you, but like first things first, I'm going to a sugar shack. I'm going to eat that maple candy.
See, the problem is you can't just go to a sugar shack anytime. You have to come at the end of winter.
Yeah, I got to time it right.
But you can have poutine anytime you want, or poutine, as French Canadians would say.
Le poutine.
Le poutine.
Wait, doesn't Canada have like gravy on French fries though?
That's poutine.
That's poutine.
Is that, man? Look at the things I'm learning today.
It's gravy, so it's fries with cheese curds, right? Covered in gravy.
Yeah, squeaky cheese or cheese curds with brown gravy. But you can also get poutine blanche, which is like with chicken gravy instead. So it's white gravy.
Oh.
Usually it's beef gravy.
I can get behind that.
You can also get back bacon sandwiches, which are good too.
I've seen those.
Back bacon is like, do you know what pea meal bacon is?
Yeah. It's like more hammy kind of stuff.
Yeah, so it's closer to pea meal bacon, and so that's back bacon. You throw that into a bun and make a back bacon sandwich.
Why do I know so much? See, like, I can't do, like, I don't know my multiplication tables, but I know about back bacon sandwiches and maple candy in Canada, because that's what's important to me.
Exactly. You know, I mean, which one are you going to use more often? How often you eat or how often you multiply something? Like,
if the zombie apocalypse happens, everyone needs to come hang out with me, because we'll eat well. Like, I'll know how to make things.
Don't get me started about the zombie apocalypse.
Man, people are going to be upset when that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I learned from Tomorrowland that it's not happening.
I'm trying to think of so there is this, I'm trying to think of your breakfast, like a traditional French Canadian breakfast.
Yeah.
There's this, I'm not even going to try and say it in French because I can't speak French at all. But it's like scrambled eggs, pancakes, maple syrup, deep fried sausages, and then deep fried bacon, which is this, it comes out to this delicious, crispy as
just like melts
bacon.
In your mouth.
No, it doesn't melt in your mouth. It's crunchy. It's like, it's not paper thin, but it's like, it's a little thicker in the deep fried, and it's so good.
So like my grandparents from Oklahoma, and I lived in Oklahoma for a while, and like if you find really old oaky Oklahoma people, that they cook their bacon in bacon grease.
Yeah.
What? So well, they say robot a lot.
I don't know. They don't even know what robots are probably. Well, is that like a tractor? But everyone from Oklahoma doesn't listen anymore. But they like fry their bacon in bacon grease. Like they get a big old cast iron skillet, and it's like, so it's like fried out. So like when it's really crunchy bacon, but like when you crunch it, it just kind of like dissolves into like bacony goodness. And it's really so making me hungry. See, who could play sports? Who could beat your team if
You're
that's what they're thinking about?
You're going to distract everybody. You're even going to distract your own players.
Well, there's that.
They only get food if they win.
Maybe we only I mean, obviously this is under the table and it's not spoken of, but we have an understanding that only anorexic people work on our team.
Oh.
So that they, I don't know. That's not making the show.
That's a touchy subject.
Yeah, how do you find that out in the interviewing process?
Hey.
Oh, there's this. I don't know if this is gonna make the show, but there.
Probably not.
What's that bar called? There's a restaurant here called Moxie's. And all the waitresses are hired as actresses, so they can actually be fired for their looks. Like if they're hired, and then they're like, if they put on weight, they can actually be fired because in their job description they're an actress.
It's like Hooters.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
there's a new one in town called the Tilted Kilt.
I don't even want to know what that is.
So when I was in Baltimore, there was one right by where I lived.
A tilted kilt?
A tilted kilt.
And
this couple took us out to dinner.
Oh no!
And they're like, let's go to the tilted kilt, and we like went to the parking lot. I was like, I don't know if this is a good idea.
Hold on, you have to educate me. What is a tilted kilt?
So it's like Hooters, but I think they wear like short kilts.
It's worse than Hooters.
But it's not guys wearing around these kilts, right?
It's women.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like have you seen like a girl like with the schoolgirl uniform?
Yep. Yeah.
Imagine that skirt only like 5 inches long and her shirt tied around her chest. And she's serving you wings.
I think we know Mikey's mascot now.
So my mascot is a tilted quilt. Oh, I'm joking.
Mikey, what is your mascot?
So when you were doing the beefsters, I had no idea what that was. And now I see it's the breakfast eaters. I was gonna do the ploaf masters, but that just.
No, I was just gonna say like this is inside baseball, but like my trick when I don't want people to know what my answer is, but I need to write it down because I'm gonna forget it. It's like I just put like the word in with like minimal to no vowels, and sometimes it works.
It like friggin' worked on me because I had no idea what you were talking about.
The beefsters.
Beefsters. What is that? Like we're going to Texas and getting beefsters. No, I'm gonna do a selfish call out. So I'm gonna have the jackals, the jackals.
Ooh, the jackals.
Yes, and we're gonna play rugby.
Oh, interesting.
Sweet. We're just running everywhere. We huddle, we pack into the middle like a jackal pack, and then we scrum, you know? And then you have like a lone jackal that goes out to the wing and just runs the ball into the end, you know?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I think that works.
And then you can actually have ravaged jackals that come to the games and just injure all the other players too if you need to.
Yeah.
It's just a consequence of nature. You always play in a wooded area.
Why is there only 3 walls to your arena? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What they don't know is we have this special scent that really it encourages them to stay away from us. Like we are the alpha male, they stay away from the alpha male. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you go up to every jackal and you assert dominance.
Exactly.
They know.
And they remember your scent and you say don't, right? And so they just go for the other guys.
Or what do you do, the Cesar Millan thing? We're like
exactly. But I did see a Cesar Millan video just recently where did you see the one where like the dog just chomped down on his hand like it was a golden retriever? No, man. I gotta find this video. I'll find it. Remind me afterwards.
Cesar Millan.
There was this golden retriever who would would get angry with the cameraman, and Caesar was like, I can deal with this. I got this. So he put his hand out to like show dominance, and the dog just bit it and was like holding on to his hand like, oh. It was pretty bad.
Oh, I used to watch that show every time hoping something would happen.
Yeah.
Every time. That's all I wanted. Get him. Get him.
What I wanted to say, there is a new, I don't even know if they're new. I've never even heard of them until this year. There is a new baseball team, like a minor league baseball team in our city, in Ottawa. And they're called the Ottawa Champions.
Just declaring victory right away.
Exactly. Don't you think that's a little, I don't even know what the word is.
Pretentious?
Pretentious. That's an awesome word.
What's the name of your team? Huh? The Twins? That's cool. We're the champions.
Yeah, we already won. We don't even
Your name might as well be Losers. Because we're the champions.
How do you beat that?
You can't. That's the problem.
The only way is it's like the champions are playing the winners. I was gonna say if the winners win this, they go on to take on the never mind.
Grandmaster champions.
I was gonna say champions again, but that doesn't make sense. Okay, go ahead. Go.
Well, our baseball team is called the Champions, and our hockey team is called the Senators. So we don't really, we're not very imaginative on our hockey names or sports teams' names.
Oh man. Let's name them like some part of a government bureaucracy.
House of Representatives, yeah.
Can we be the Prime Ministers? Oh, sorry, it's already taken in Montreal.
The Montreal Prime Ministers. I would
which is interesting because you wouldn't think they'd be too into it, but
I would see the Senators versus the House of Representatives game.
Senators,
but I would wish it was like the actual Senators and the actual House of Representatives. It's also rugby is they're playing.
Did you ever have like professor versus student games when you were in university or whatever?
Oh,
we did in high school.
High school. So we did it in university too, where like the physics department, they had a hockey game with professors versus students.
Oh,
And
man.
you know the students wanted to just beat the crap out of some of their professors.
That's
was
like a
always
bad choice. Why didn't they pick like shuffleboard?
Because hockey is the unofficial official
Oh,
sport
that's
of
true.
Canada.
What if there was a team that was like called the Congress, but the trick is that's the other Congress? Get it?
So-
it's a
Yeah, I
sex
got
joke.
I got it.
I got
Get
it.
it?
I got it. I was.
Okay.
The sexual
But this
I
type
just want
of
to make sure you
Congress.
guys got it.
I thought we were a PG show. What's going on?
We just went to PG-13, so we get one F-bomb. So
Watch out! Oh no! Here you go. Wait for it.
Do you actually know what the national sport of Canada is? I don't actually expect you to know this.
Is it curling?
No, but a good choice.
Is it what else
it's
is
luge. It's luge, right? It's luge.
No, it's not luge. It's not an ice sport.
it's not a cold is it is it lacrosse?
Yes, it's lacrosse.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a lacrosse game?
Because it's summer hockey.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
What I don't understand is I went to go watch a lacrosse game because this was the first time I ever went to go watch a lacrosse game. I have no idea what is a penalty and what is not a penalty. Because I swear, these guys with these sticks, they're wearing like shoulders.
It's
shoulder
like
pads and helmets,
indiscernible, yeah.
but they have like short pants on and like tennis shoes. So you can take your stick and beat the guy from his waist up, and that's not a penalty. But as soon as you go like below the belt, no, 2 minutes. You got to go in the box. No. But if the guy has the ball, you're trying to whack at him with the stick, trying to like distract him, and somebody else is trying to get the ball from him. I have no idea. And we were like with a group of guys, right? And there was two people that knew the actual rules of the game, and they had to like, we would hear the whistle, and they were like, "Oh, what just happened?" And they were like, yeah, you got a penalty for this, this, and this. I was like, no, you're just making that up now.
It's so it's like I don't know. It's probably the same for you. Well, I don't know. Is cricket a thing in the Bahamas?
Yes, it is the national sport.
It's like for when I watch cricket, I have no idea what's going on. I have no like. There's like things happen, and I'm confused, and I think I'm just catching up, and it's like, well, now we break for lunch. What?
I was just gonna say that. Yeah,
Your halftime
you
is a
there,
meal.
you get into the game, and then they take a 2-hour break. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's like 4 breaks, and they're each meals.
Because those
I don't know
games
what's
go
going on
for days.
Yeah, and
That's
it's like a
ridiculous.
mix between like baseball and croquet. I don't know.
And a social hour and lunch.
I feel
and,
like it's also like equestrian because of their uniforms. Like they're going to ride a
Yeah, they
horse.
look like at some
afterwards.
point they're gonna ride a horse. I'm waiting the whole time. When do they get on the horses? They don't. They never get on the horses.
they jump over that little wicket right there in the middle. You know?
Yeah.
I have no problem with cricket. I like cricket. It's a very lax game. Like, I mean, there are spikes of interest like baseball kind of thing, but
yeah.
it's a little more consistent, I feel, because the batsman is protecting his wicket, right? And he can decide if he wants to run or not.
Must protect your wicket.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
I don't know why it's funny, but it is.
Yeah, but I never thought of it that way until
No.
you just said it like that.
Really?
Well, now I ruined everything for you.
That's how every American feels every time they hear Wicket.
Wicket.
Anyway, so I think I should answer my question.
Oh. Oh yeah, we're doing a show. What? Yeah.
Okay, so the mascot for my team,
Uh-huh.
I would be the human bubble wrap,
Ooh.
and the sport would be bubble soccer.
Is that an actual thing?
Yes.
I'm gonna send you a video. So they actually at my school they have a bubble soccer league.
There's enough people playing it to have a whole league?
It's incredibly fun.
You've done it?
Yes.
Oh.
So it's like a game of soccer, but you wear this
Whoa.
inflatable bubble around you.
Yeah.
And you can push people and they fly.
How do
So
you
it's like
get up?
one of those. Wow.
That's part of the struggle. And anyway, I'd just be covered in bubble wrap and just run around running into things.
Well, you know it'd be like kids running up to you and like pop, 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 pop.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
I
pretty
kind
fun.
of just want to wear one of these bubbles all the time. Not when I play soccer, just like see somebody randomly, look, there's guys that are on their side and can't get up.
You just gotta roll off. Like,
Yeah, they're just like, or some of them just can't keep their balance and they just fall over for no reason.
But how costly are these bubbles? Like, it seemed like it'd be expensive.
That's a good question. I'll have to look up the bubble soccer prices.
Oh man, this is like you can't get up.
I just saw this guy who had his like shoe kicked off or whatever, and his hands are inside the bubble. There's no way he's getting his shoe back on.
You have to hold on to it or you'll die from someone hitting you with their bubble.
Oh man, this is a good sport. I like this. Okay, but if you're the bubble wrap guy, you're gonna be accosted like constantly because if there's something kids love to do, it's pick on the mascot. Like when I was a kid, our local minor league baseball team was the Mavericks, the High Desert Mavericks. And their mascot was the Woolly Bully. All right?
I remember him, yeah.
And Woolly Bully, me and my friends used to have a contest where we'd get a big old bag of sunflower seeds and we'd see how many sunflower seeds we could get to stick to Woolly Bully. And before he noticed. We'd sneak up behind him and just spin them at him.
So you're a good person growing up.
Yeah, of course.
To that point, how much bubble wrap are you putting on? Just enough to like say I'm bubble wrap man?
No, it's going to have to be
enough to be able to like push down and have some safety.
I'm going to look like the miniature Hulk, just covered in bubble wrap.
That's pretty cool.
So,
I have to say. That's almost as cool as being a guy eating breakfast.
Almost.
You know what watching this video reminds me of?
What?
Quidditch. We have Quidditch in the university.
We used to have it here, and then they just got beat up too much. So like
the bullies knew where to go.
Yeah, it's like, well,
I wish we had more nerds to beat up on, but where are they? Oh, they're at
Aaron,
the Quidditch match.
Have you ever seen them play?
Yeah.
So I was asking Aaron have you ever seen them play, Aaron?
No, I've seen like pictures of it, but I don't understand.
Okay, so you can imagine people are running around on broomsticks and that kind of stuff, and there's a quaffle and different things. But for the golden snitch, there's a person who is the golden snitch. Not like a little ball you have to catch. You have to catch this person. So if you're the seeker, this guy is just running around campus. Like, just randomly. Like, he's gone for like 10 minutes because they don't want the game to end too quickly. So there's one time I was sitting in one of the bars on campus, and the guy was dressed in golden shirt, golden pants, and like spray painted gold. And I'm like, what's going on here? Like, did I miss a parade or something?
Did I just show up to the wrong place at the wrong time and I'm involved in something I don't want to be involved with?
And he explained to me that he was the golden snitch and he was supposed to run back in 10 minutes. So he came to the bar, had a beer, and then ran back 10 minutes later. And that's when he was supposed to get caught.
That's weird because like usually in sports there's like two teams, but like in this there's two teams and an individual that gets to stop and have a beer break.
That's weird because I feel like you could bribe the snitch pretty quickly or easily.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
You guys see, I just put the link in. There's a U.S. Quidditch.
I saw it. I refused to click on it.
their logo's pretty swell.
Oh, do you see that girl on the front page with a headband on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up now.
She's intense.
She's into it, man. This is for real. It's co-ed, which is cool. They're 4 maximum gender rule. What? Oh, they have. Oh, you gotta have at least 4 people from different
each gender.
Okay. Oh.
You know what? I think Ultimate Frisbee started out this way too. So who knows? Quidditch might be a thing.
Yeah. Maybe. Ultimate there was no movie though, or like a book that featured Ultimate in it, right?
That's true.
It's like someone saw Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. It's like, hey guys, we should make a Thunderdome. Actually, guys, let's make a Thunderdome.
now that we're on it, we should.
Also,
make
one of my favorite jokes is, can we just get beyond Thunderdome? Okay, sorry.
Oh,
there's a Quidditch team in Hawaii. That's interesting.
Whoa.
Do they? Here's the thing. Do they like travel to play?
I was gonna say there's only one team in Hawaii.
It's like a World Series or something.
Yeah.
They're called the Night Marchers. is the name of the Hawaiian
it's not a good name.
Quidditch team.
How would you know that, Andrew?
I'm at the website now, so
Oh, so you did decide to click on it. Okay.
He caved.
I caved.
You made a resolution that you refused to do it, but you still did it.
I'm easily swayed.
Gotcha.
This is pretty much the theme of how these shows work.
If there's one thing you learn about the show is that I give in quite quickly.
Remember, you can send your questions several ways. Tweet your question with the hashtag Ask3G, leave a voicemail or text at 760-881-4382, or go to 3g3q.co/ask to submit it via Tumblr. Hey, let's discuss some follow-up and feedback. Sound good, guys? First thing, I don't know. I'm just really excited about this, that we are recommended if you go to iTunes of the top health podcasts. The list of the top podcasts in health and fitness, I think is the category.
Which is really surprising after our discussion of breakfast.
I don't know why you're so surprised by that. I think it's deserved. I think we deserved it.
It's a good life choice. We talked about gluten cleanses. We talked about breakfast. It's a good life choice.
Yeah. So thank you, iTunes.
Maybe we just inspire people to get healthy after listening to it.
They're like, oh, that's terrible. I don't want to be like those guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go lift some crap or walk.
Get out of the house.
That's my extent of understanding how exercise works. Andrew, you've got some big news.
Yeah, guys, I got engaged this week.
Yay!
Really?
It's a miracle.
That's amazing.
It's almost too hard to believe.
So congratulations, Andrew. That's awesome.
Have you set a date?
No, not yet. We're still talking about probably early next year.
There's a lot of work to get her visa cleared and all that kind of stuff, right? Like all that.
Yeah,
stuff
she really wants her green card. That's all she said all the time.
Or is it a destination wedding, or are you going to do it somewhere in the States?
No, I think we're thinking about going to Hawaii because the Quidditch team's there.
Right. You could have the rings flown in.
The night crawlers or something like that.
The
night marchers.
The nightmares or something?
No, the night marchers.
Marchers, that's it, yeah.
Night marchers, doesn't that sound like KKK kind of stuff?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's not a good name.
Part of their charm.
Night marchers.
I know, we're pretty excited.
Yeah, sorry, not to take away, but everyone congratulate Andrew.
Yeah, I'm sending up a fund me to help with
Go fund me to help with
Go
the
fund
wedding.
me.
You guys want to see how big of a cake you can get?
Yeah.
Your contributions lead to that.
A cake of money.
That's
what we want.
That'd be cool if you cut open your wedding cake to reveal it's just stacks of dollars.
Dude, I would shove that in someone's mouth. My mouth.
That got weird. The last bit of follow up is Mikey. You want to? I mean, this is a follow up from way back. You want to tell us about what you found?
What the hell did I find? I found a treasure map. What? What is this?
Dude, don't you remember? It was before when you lived in Oregon.
Yeah.
And your buddies found the map.
Do you don't remember? The map.
What's his name?
Is this I'm in a fugue state. I'm like
One-Eyed Willie?
Yeah, One-Eyed Willie's buried treasure. You gotta go find it.
What are you guys doing to me right now?
It was during the 80s.
Okay, for real. You didn't see me like type all this stuff in just a second ago?
I was half
Google
paying
Doc.
attention, half not paying attention.
We need to make up some follow-up and feedback, so I put that you found it. I didn't want you to feel excluded.
We're talking about Goonies, just so you know.
You know what? I never saw Goonies. That's why I was so lost.
You need to go watch Goonies. Dude. That's
okay,
good.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Now I understand. Now
you understand. Andrew could never be engaged. Top health podcast.
I'm just gonna cry forever.
Hey guys, thanks for listening. You made it to this point. You endured. Good job. You should get a medal, probably. Remember,
buy one.
Your ratings, they fuel us. So go to 3g3q.co/rate and leave your review. You can subscribe to receive new episodes the moment they're released by going to 3g3q.co/subscribe. You can find show notes for this episode by going to 3g3q.co/406. We'd love to hear from you. Tweet us your questions with the hashtag Ask3G. Leave a voicemail or text at 760-881-4382 or go to 3g3q.co/ask. I already did this part. Why am I reading this again? Wait, where can people get a hold of you?
Oh, so I'm still on Twitter. And while Mikey sings me out.
Apparently he remembers the theme song. Adam can't ever. He always says a different song. He doesn't remember what it is. It's the McDonald's theme song and he can't remember it. Mikey, tell people where you're at and then tell them about your show.
So you can find me on Twitter. I'm Mikey Reac. That's all one word. MikeyReach. And then I got a podcast. It's called Packet Loss at packetloss.com.
Packet Loss.
Thank you. We haven't actually hit the top charts yet, but we're on the way. We're
You're
at
on the way.
bottom, and now we're here, so that's all we can go.
Started from the bottom, now you're here.
But we're still at the bottom. That's the problem.
Still, yeah, midway up the bottom. You guys are doing good.
Get part of this groundwork.
Now, I don't want people to be offended when they go to your show and find out that it's just a knitting podcast.
Very much explicit and very much rated past R.
Yeah, but it's you know what? I love it's funny. Ola, is that his name? Ola?
Ola Ife Ojo.
Ufi Mafu.
Oh, is he part of the
I actually was saying
marchers?
his name. But
Oh, really? Oh, I'm racist.
joking. Go ahead.
He's a member of the Night Marchers, right?
What?
I don't know if you're allowed to say that, but we are so we have a lot of diversity in our podcast. I'm the white guy, Chan is an Asian guy, and Ola is straight out of Africa. So if you want to hear young guys just discussing their natural lives, then that is what you want to hear.
I think it's a pretty cool show, man.
We hold nothing back, and we've
say
known
men
each
a
other
lot,
for years
men.
so that we can talk to each other this way and still be friends.
It feels like you guys are playing Xbox.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what it is. It feels like it's like an Xbox, 3 friends on Xbox Live talking.
We did that was kind of a preliminary thing, but we would actually play FIFA or whatever on Xbox together, and then I wanted to try, and that was originally what we wanted to do for a podcast, is if we were playing GTA or Battlefield or something like that,
Just
and
talk.
record that as a podcast. Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Hey, well, that's it. Other than that, I hope you guys take care of yourselves. I hope you eat a lot of really good breakfast foods. Remember that you can actually have breakfast any time of day because you're an adult and you have freedom of choice. I also want you to congratulate Andrew on his engagement, and I want you to check out Mikey Reac on Twitter. Other than that, goodbye, and remember to question everything. Recording.
Guys, I'm recording things. I'm afraid that this time I'm going to be too far back.
And then it's just gonna be terrible.
It's just gonna be terrible either way.
I'll put like a whole bunch of echo, so we'll like pretend you're in a cave.
That's okay with me. So here's the mix around my cave. Sorry guys, I couldn't get out, so I'm hiding from the U.S. government in this cave. Okay, you can edit that in if that's the case.
I told you not to join the sovereign citizens. Am I being detained? Okay, we're gonna do the clap thing too. So
okay.
Clap on
one clap.
I'm not gonna say one, but you clap on one.
Just one clap.
So I'm gonna count 3, 2, and then you clap on one.
It's
so
our,
and then
it's our audio version of those clappy things in the beginning of a film.
A marker.
I do it. We do 3 claps on my podcast, so that's why I was asking.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
And then
usually Adam just claps every single number. He just.
That's funny because that's just how he learned his numbers. It's just clapping.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so clap on 1. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right.
Hey, that was pretty good, guys.
Who knows how that works? All right, let's get started. Let's start. Okay. All right, I'll intro and we'll get into this and don't the one thing I tell everybody we edit, so if you like just yes and it's all improv, just play around.
Yeah.
Oh, and remember it's PG, so Get it all out.
Yeah,
We should just-
I could bleep a few loose ones, you know what I mean? But you know, what?
I
You
just
should replace
realized
it with random words he says that are out of context.
my cough
what
button only mutes Skype, so my recording has nothing to do with this cough button. I just realized.
Oh, really?
Yeah, screw that.
That's fine.
I was trying to think of what was happening in my day today, and I take for me, I take a bus to go to work. It's just easier than driving or whatever. And so I was at my transfer at one of the big stations, and there was this large guy. He had to be about 6 feet tall, wearing like basketball shorts, a hoodie, big guy, just walking around with a hammer in his hand. And nothing else. Like, he had no belts. Like, he had no steel-toe boots. He had no toolbox. It was literally just a hammer and Air Jordans, and that was it. Like, I could not figure out where this guy was going with this.
Dude. Well, you know, he's just looking for nails.
Exactly.
No.
Oh, man. I miss waiting for the bus for people. One time we were waiting for the bus, and there's this gigantic woman, and she was eating cookies and drinking coffee creamer. I kid you not. And not even like real creamer, like the fake creamer stuff. Just going at it, like drinking the whole thing. I'm like, I don't think that's what that's for.
As long as it wasn't powder.
No,
Dude,
it wasn't powder.
Was she the coffee?
Oh.
Yeah, I guess so. No, she was a very white lady.
Oh.
I love all the characters that I see on buses. I'm like a people watcher. I love just sitting there and watching people and how they react, and just like, there was,
All right, we should go. We should do a show. Okay. Here it goes.